FreeCAD is a free open source software which can be utilized to prepare part models. There are several workbenches are there in FreeCAD, but let's start with part design and with a very simple part. This is the diagram. Let's say we are trying to make this thing having a thickness of 15 millimeter or something. So to prepare this, what we are going to do, we are going to create a rectangle of 200 by 100, and then we are going to create a small rectangle inside that of 120 millimeter by 20 millimeter. Let's do this in FreeCAD. So I'm going to part design workbench, and then I'm just going for a new page. First I'm going for sketch, and I'm selecting XY plane and OK. In the XY plane, first I'm drawing a rectangle, and I'm just going to make this rectangle symmetric over these two axes. So I'm deleting the constraints over here. The constraints were horizontal and vertical constraints. So I'm selecting these 2 points with respect to this line. I'm just making symmetric this line. Then again, with respect to this point, these 2 points, and with respect to this line, I'm making this line symmetric and vertical. Now I'm going to put some dimensions to this according to the dimension given in the diagram. Let's say this is going to be 200 millimeter, and this is going to be of 100 millimeter. After doing this, let's say I'm making another small rectangle inside this, and just following the similar process, I am rejecting the previous constraints from here. Now I'm selecting these 2 points with respect to this line, making them symmetric and horizontal. With respect to this 2 points and with respect to this line, I am making them symmetric and vertical. I am putting the dimension of this one as 120 millimeter, and the dimension of this one as 20 millimeter. And now I'm just going for closing this diagram and providing some thickness to this. Let's say I'm providing 15 millimeter thickness to this. So this is the part. Now I'm selecting this particular plane and going for sketch. I'm selecting the 2 edges, this one and this one, and now I'm going for a circle somewhere here. Now I'm providing the dimension to the circle. Let's say the diameter of this circle is 30 millimeter, and the center of this circle I'm locating, say, from this point to this point. This distance is, say, I'm going for 20 millimeter, and from this point to this, I'm going for vertical dimensioning, and from this point to this point, say I'm giving a dimension of 20 millimeter. Now this circle is fully constrained. Going to make a pocket out of it. So closing this sketch, going for pocket, and I'm making it through all. Done. Selecting the pocket, and I'm going for create multi-transform. Selecting here for multi-transform, and the added feature is obviously the pocket that we have created. Then I'm going for adding the transformation. So I'm going for linear pattern. By right clicking it, I'm going to linear pattern, and then let us say I'm going to provide the distance between these 2 circles center, and let's say it is given 160 millimeter. So this is our first part, Again we are going for another linear pattern. And this time we are going for the distance of around 60 millimeter, and we are choosing this time the vertical axis in the reverse direction, and this is done. After creating that, we are completing this procedure, and now we are going for the filleting the edges. So selecting this particular edge, filleting this say by 5 millimeter, and just I have to rotate it. And with control, I'm selecting the other corners as well. Considering the radius as 5 again, going back to task, we are doing fillet and 5 millimeters say, and OK. So this is how this particular part which we have seen over here is now been created. Now all you can do is just save this particular file wherever you want to put them, and save. Thank you very much for watching this video.